I survived, y'all.
What's good? What's good?
Chilling.
How's y'all weekend?
It's going well. It's
Can't
not nice
complain.
outside.
Word.
Y'all niggas still alive from that from Canada?
Oh yeah, nah. As soon as I came outside, I said, "Why it look like that? It look like a tornado is coming." And why it smell like that? It smell like fire.
2 days. Air quality
That
was
shit stink.
unhealthy.
No, you know what's crazy about that whole shit? I was at my brother crib, right? So we walk out the nigga crib. We smell the shit, right? Smell like like trees burning. We get in the nigga car. We bust the corner. It's a building on fire. So I'm like, oh, that's what that is. So I'm like, I bet. Now I ain't thinking nothing of it. I get the Flatbush. I'm like, damn, that shit went far. So niggas like, yo, the air fucked up. They trying to tell me what's going on, and I'm like, oh, now I know what it is. I see the building on fire over there. So niggas like, no, nigga, Canada on fire. I'm like, nah, I just seen the building on fire. I'm like, what you mean? And then when I look up at the sky, I can't see it no more. But on my brother's side, I can see the sky still. I'm like, I said, nah, this ain't
The
that.
sun was red.
Yeah, so when
Yeah,
I
that
looked
shit
it
was
up, I
looking
seen Canada
nuts.
was on fire. I was like, what the fuck?
That shit was nuts.
Yo, that shit was over like 5 states, son.
Yeah, they hit the tri-state area. I don't know.
Crazy.
A
I
lot of
don't,
people, yeah, niggas don't believe that shit was
bro.
Canada.
You know how cold Canada is, and it was
It's
just burning.
dry. Yeah, it's dry there, right?
No, Canada is the South Pole, the North Pole.
Oh, so it's not dry.
It's cold as fuck.
Yeah,
It's
it's
cold and
mad cold.
dry. Yeah, it's cold and dry.
I know. I follow a couple
It could have
niggas.
been man-made though.
Yeah, I follow a couple niggas that live in Canada, and
That's what happened in Cali a couple years back when they had the massive ass wildfires.
yeah,
Like 2 years, 3 years ago, they had some crazy ass wildfires in California, and it turned out to be some professor that went crazy, some university professor that just went nuts.
Starting fires.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then nigga started
Depending on
when
where
that
you
shit
in Canada,
spread.
that shit is mostly covered in snow. Cause like you gotta remember, Alaska's right there by Canada and shit too.
Even when it's warm here.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
not all parts though, cause some parts do have like
Like closer
they
to
get
the south.
summer and shit, so it get warmer, and it's still
Once you
not just
start
like
going up,
yeah, it's
because
not
a lot
snow
of the
all year
cities
round.
is
It's
close to the American border
yeah,
and shit like. And as you start going up like closer and closer to the North Pole, that shit it
the
don't be
majority
inhabited.
of Canada isn't populated.
Yeah,
Like they most of the people in like Montreal,
yeah, that
um,
Quebec, like look,
Quebec,
yeah,
where it's like the main cities,
Ontario,
yeah, Toronto, shit like
I
that.
think it's British Columbia, some
Yeah,
shit
I
like
DC.
that,
didn't notice
BC.
how close that was to the North Pole.
That is the North Pole.
Oh,
The top of Canada is the North Pole. Like
that's
by
crazy.
technicality, that's technically what it is.
Canada is not for me then.
I got family that live out there. Like I called my auntie and she was like, yo, she's like, yo, it's a fire out here, but she was like, she didn't believe it because she was like, yo, the shit, it wasn't dry, like, cause
When did it start?
they do have random fires and shit like that that'll start out there, but she was like, yo, it's not even that season. Like it normally happened later in the summer. She was like, shit, it just
Like
catch
where
fire like
Cali's
that.
happening.
Yeah, but it started in Quebec.
Mm.
It started in Quebec, and then it shit just fucking spread. But they had niggas in helicopters dropping gas on that shit. They
Look like
put the video out of a nigga dropping gas in a helicopter on that bitch. I'm like,
Philly wildfire. I looked up Canada wildfire
That
and
shit don't
seen.
yeah,
got no
they
like
said they were
smog.
trying to, they was dropping the gas to try to direct the fire in the direction they wanted. And I'm like, that's cap, because if the fire burning bad, so bad it's covering up states in America,
I'm confused.
why would you add more to it?
Water doesn't take fire out. I'm super confused.
Not
It de-
always.
yeah, not always. Remember, it got oxygen in
It
the
depends
water,
on the
so
fire.
yeah. So however the fire starts, that's what matters.
Yeah,
Because the water got oxygen, it could fuel. It could honestly fuel a fire for
yeah.
real.
Okay.
And then it also depends on the pressure too. That's why the firefighters shoot the water at a certain pressure because it hits so hard. It's basically like a bullet. But not most fire, half fires you throw water on that shit gonna spread. Like
I didn't know that.
if you got oil, right? If you got a pot of
You
oil and that
can't
shit get
add
on
water
It
fire,
to
you
it.
can't
says
toss
That's
water on there.
it says over the past 6 weeks, hundreds of out of control wildfires have spread across Canada, causing mass evacuations and burning through millions of acres. While the Canada wildfire season runs from May through October, such destruction this early in the season is rare. 1 month in, and
Mm.
Canada is on track to have its most destructive wildfire season in history. Climate change driven extreme temperatures and drought have created a tinderbox.
That's my aunt was saying. She was like, yo, this shit don't never happen like this early.
Yeah, warm and dry conditions are like kindling for wildfires. Much of Canada, like the rest of North America, has experienced record heat and drought recently as climate change continues to warm the planet. Oh, so that shit hotter than it normally would be. So that shit starting early.
But you would think that you would think the ice would melt though.
Is wilding
Yeah.
because it was hailing in Florida.
Yeah, but
Like this is just all in disarray because hail isn't that
It's over.
ice?
yeah, hail is ice.
Ice and like rain and shit,
Oh,
like
You
a
said
rain,
Over. What's over?
snow and rain on a mix, huh?
What's
Yeah, but you
over?
could
The
you
world,
could
this shit is
you
done.
could get hit with certain some I've been in a hurricane before and hail came down. And then
Because of the fronts.
yeah, so that's not that far fetched because Florida do
Can
get
hail kill
hurricanes
you?
and shit. Hell yeah,
Them
that's
shits
some
is-
shit big. You see some
Yeah,
golf
some
ball
shits
size
be
shit,
like
some shit
blocks,
gonna
yeah.
kill you, nigga.
When I was upstate, them shits be coming down like blocks, like little, like the size of this AirPod. You'll see them shits like I'm talking about ice. You heard?
Yeah,
Like the size of this AirPod case flying down, coming out from the
Brick.
Imagine
sky.
that shit not even in your head.
And them shits sting when they hit you.
yeah. Cause you gotta think
So you
about
just
it.
bing, bing, bing.
That shit coming from so high is falling at full terminal velocity. That shit hitting you with all the pressure in
Facts.
the world it can hit you with.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, yo, you might be dead. If you drop a penny from the top of the Empire State Building, you could kill a nigga. So imagine you drop some hail from higher than that. And that should be bigger than pennies. That shit could kill you.
Hell yeah.
You seen
I've never seen that. I think I've seen a tornado before.
I seen a tornado. I was going to North Carolina, I seen a tornado. I was on a bus, terrified. Because the nigga on the bus, like, if you look out the right, you'll see a tornado. Niggas start panicking. He was just driving like it was cool. But it was far though, but it didn't look
going
far.
away.
I don't know where that shit was going.
Every time I think of tornadoes, I think of the wind.
Bullshit.
Never seen it.
Never will.
She get taken.
Nah.
She get taken up.
I know. It's like the
In
Wizard of Oz.
I've never seen that one. That's crazy.
Yeah, but
They
I
start
never
singing,
seen that
right?
neither. But yeah,
Yeah.
singing,
that's
tap
why I never
dancing.
will.
Yeah,
But with the wind, you could get black people singing like Michael Jackson.
that shit.
and
That
Niggas
don't
still
even
there.
matter.
No,
Why not?
no.
So you're not gonna watch musicals with your kids?
No.
Musicals for what?
No. They
That's
can watch.
that's considered a musical.
They can watch.
No, I'm saying, what am I watching the musical for?
They're little kids. That's what all of
So,
them.
nah, don't say that, cause I ain't watching no musicals.
Like Moana and
Who?
Elsa and
Who?
Anna. You
Who?
know what I'm talking about.
Who? Elsa sound familiar, but
That's
who?
from Frozen.
Oh, nah, I don't know who the fuck you. I never seen Frozen.
But you know what I'm talking about. You've seen it before.
I think my mic stink.
I just told
think
you
my
I never
mic
watched the
stink, yo.
movie.
No, I never watched the movie either, but you know the character, right?
No.
From where?
No.
You don't?
From what?
I am a boy, a man at that.
That's that weed or this is my mic?
You don't got no little
Huh?
kids
I
around.
don't know what smell like that. That smell funky. I think
It
it
might be the mic.
Look. This is Frozen.
I know what you're speaking on. I just never seen the movie.
Me either, but I'm just saying, like, that shit got songs in it too. Like, the little kid movies that be popular be musicals.
Not with me. I don't watch nothing.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no. I don't know what movie I seen that niggas was breaking, except for High School Musical.
Yeah, I
You get a
was-
daughter, you gonna be taking her to see Spider-Man and shit?
She might enjoy that shit. Girls like that.
Yeah, she
You
might.
feel me? But there's other movies. We don't have to sit here and listen to fucking fake ass.
I'm about to say,
musicals all day.
yeah.
Like,
That's a fact. Not
Y'all
all.
Yeah.
watch High School Musical?
I mean,
I
at that
remember
time,
it.
I seen it. I
ain't
seen
gonna
all
lie.
three.
Yeah.
I seen
definitely
all
did watch
three.
all three.
I seen all three, but it wasn't like no shit that I was like, yo, I'm about to keep watching this forever and forever and forever
It
and
just
forever.
came on and it just,
I'm about to
nigga
say-
happened to be watching that shit.
Disney Channel wasn't even in the top selection. That goes to bring my action. I seen that. No, it wasn't. I got a question because I definitely seen this online. What was the best out of the three? Like in top three, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel.
In my
You go
opinion,
Disney first, and
Cartoon
then
Network
Nickelodeon.
had the better cartoons, but Disney had the movies.
Yeah, only because Disney had like you remember Cartoon Network was all cartoons. They didn't
No,
really
that's what I'm
have.
saying.
They
Cartoon
didn't have
Network
shows.
I remember. Oh no, Disney did have
Disney had cartoons, Proud Family,
Proud Family
Kim
was
Dave the
Possible,
Barbarian. Y'all
Dave
see
the
that?
Barbarian,
The replacement.
American Dragon, Jake Long. I don't
Yeah.
remember the replacements. What else Disney
I don't
had?
remember the replacements.
Brandy and the
Cartoons,
Rabbit.
cartoons. Brandy and the Rabbit.
No, I don't remember that
Cartoon?
neither.
I'm about to show
Was
you.
that some morning shit?
Some old shit. It used to come on late night though.
Oh nah, late night I was watching Cartoon Network, Adult Swim.
I'm about to say I don't even remember like.
Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Look.
Nah, I don't know
Let
that.
me see.
I damn sure wouldn't have watched no shit looking like
Yeah,
that.
I seen that. I seen they was like in the jungle or some weird
This is
shit.
the
That wasn't.
replacement.
Oh,
That wasn't all that.
nah. If it was nighttime, I definitely was watching Adult Swim.
Oh yeah, I remember that one
Mm.
too. Yeah, that wasn't all that
I
either.
do remember that. That shit was kind of trash.
I don't really remember. It's a
Cartoon
blur.
Network had them
Yeah,
things.
you had Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack,
Oh,
that's the
Door.
Kids Next
Dexter.
Door, Dexter's Laboratory, Couragely the Cowardly
Carmen.
Dog,
I never
Ed, and
That
Eddie.
Eddie was lit.
Huh? And
Recess.
Recess wasn't with them.
Recess was on.
Not on Cartoon Network.
What?
Recess.
Nickelodeon?
Recess was on Nickelodeon.
I don't know, but it
Nah,
wasn't.
Recess was on Nick because Recess.
It wasn't.
No, Hey Arnold and Recess came on the same channel. That was Nickelodeon.
So it had to be there.
That was Nick.
Oh, I forgot about Hey Arnold. Now
Yeah.
Nickelodeon got some gems.
Nah, Nickelodeon is number 2. Disney only had the movies. They had
I
the.
used to
I
watch
like
That's
even-
So Raven
even
and stuff
Steven.
like that.
They had
Even
a couple
Steven.
shows. Even Steven was a show, right?
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Even
It
Stevens,
was a
Sweet
show
Life
every
of Zach and
week.
Yeah.
I
Cody,
watched that.
Corey
Yeah.
in the House.
Watched that.
Yeah.
But Corey in the House kind of started coming out when we got older.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
because Raven fell off.
What it-
Remember his pops became the chef for the president and all that shit.
Yeah.
Raven
Yeah,
fell off, so they had to
What else they had? They had Lizzie McGuire.
That was my shit. I'd watch that just because I want to fuck her.
What Nickelodeon had? Avatar,
Avatar,
SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron,
That was my
Fairly
shit.
Odd
the
Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents.
That was my shit.
I think they had Cat. Who had Cat Dog?
Cat Dog, they had
Yep,
Cat
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 Dog.
Dog.
That was my shit.
I think they had Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
What's that shit? The monster shit with them ugly ass creatures and shit.
Remember the cartoon? And it was like they lived on the beach.
They
and
had
stuff
Red
like
and
that?
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
I never watched that one.
They definitely had Ren and Stimpy. What's the shit with the monsters? Where it had
Rocket Power.
they had Rocket Power.
was my
They
shit.
had the 2 shits with the monster shit that had the 2 eyes and
I
shit.
know
They
what
used to
you're
have with the
talking
hands
about.
and shit. And they had the little skinny one that was like a
Oscar's Fairly Homes of
Of Imaginary Friends.
no. That, you talking about
That used to be my
Oscar's Home
shit.
for Imaginary Friends.
That
No.
used to be my
I know what
shit,
show you,
OG.
but that was on Cartoon Network.
It was?
Yeah, that one was on Cartoon
Yeah, they
Network
should bring that back.
They
That
had
was a
with
good
the little
one.
nigga Mac.
Angry Beavers.
Yes.
They
Angry
had-
Beavers.
Shit, they got the Fairly Odd Parents.
They had Keenan and Kel too.
Keenan
Keenan
and the Brain was my shit.
Pinky and
Rugrats
they had
was my shit. Danny
Rugrats.
Y'all
Phantom.
watch all
Danny
that?
Phantom,
Teenage
all that. They
Mutant
had
Ninja
all that
Turtles,
too.
that was
Yeah, I
my
watched
shit.
all that too. They definitely had all that.
Chalk
They had
Zone was my shit.
they had Chalk Zone. Oh,
Wild
Chalk
Thorn
Zone was
Berries,
that shit.
That was my shit.
Chalk Zone was that shit. They used to get crazy with that
Wild Thorn
chalk.
Berries.
You don't remember Chalk Zone?
Yeah.
When he used to draw on the chalkboard,
Yeah.
slide into the
Turn it
zone
in, yeah.
with the little blue nigga. He had the blue and white nigga. Word up. That was that shit. Remember Keenan and Kel used to come on there, Drake and Josh,
Jenny the Teenage
Zoe
Robot.
101.
They
We
had
said, oh, Jenny the Teenage Robot. Yup, they did. Damn, cartoons was lit.
As told by Ginger.
As told by
That
Ginger was
my
my
shit.
As told by Ginger. Look,
Drake
like, I ain't
and
gonna lie.
Josh.
Woo! This is kind of hard, huh?
You ever seen
The
Daria?
Amanda
Nah.
Show. The Angry Beavers.
Yup. This
Avatar.
shit is kind of hard though. Now that you think about it, like, I don't know if Cartoon Network got it though.
They need an app.
I don't think Cartoon Network
do.
got it now. I
They
think
got
about
it.
it, son. Cause now you think about how stacked these niggas really is. Like, damn. Cartoon Network had that shit, but you had to click in on Disney and Nickelodeon. Those was like mandatory check-ins. What was my Romeo show?
Alright.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
So
I just
Cartoon
showed my
Network,
niece
right?
that show.
You had Naruto. You
Yup,
had
Naruto. I was watching Yu Yu
Pokemon.
Hakusho. They had Pokemon,
Powerpuff
Girls, Batman Beyond,
Ben
Ben 10. They had Teen Titans.
10, Teen Titans,
Both of them,
Samurai Jack.
Uh-huh. Justice League.
Justice League, Codename Kids Next
Next
Door.
Door,
Star Wars, Static Shock.
Oh,
Courage.
They took that from
Cubics
WB.
Robots. I remember that.
Oh, the
shit.
Cubic shits. Yeah, I do
Superman
remember that shit.
Animated series.
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, they had Dragon Ball Z. They
I
definitely
did
did.
watch Cartoon Network like that.
the Grim Adventures of Billy and
Oh,
Mandy.
Billy and Mandy. Yup, Adventures of Billy and Mandy
They had
with the Jamaican Grim Reaper.
word
And nigga was hella Jamaican. Why are you stealing my stuff?
Tom and Jerry,
Tom and Jerry.
Why was
Total
that?
Drama
I
Island,
really
Totally
didn't care
Spies,
for Tom and
Transformers.
Jerry.
Tom and Jerry was
Jackie
that
Chan,
shit.
Tom and Jerry
There
was
was
my
no
shit.
talking.
They talked every 100 episodes, but they didn't need to.
Yeah, they ain't need
That's how
them
you knew that
niggas
shit
run.
was good. You didn't
They
need
was
to
running
talk.
around like
You
gangsters.
ever watch the
Yeah,
Jetsons?
They had Scooby
They
Doo,
had X-Men, they had Scooby-Doo,
Mhm.
You
Yu-Gi-Oh!
watch the Jetsons?
Yeah.
the Jetsons. Yep.
The Jetsons
Flintstones.
was back, though.
Well, that was on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yup. Though that was on Boomerang. That was Cartoon Network. Like
Yeah.
that was they
Nah, I ain't
pops.
gonna front. I think Nickelodeon. I still stick on my choice. I think Cartoon Network is first because Cartoon Network to me wins because they had Cartoon Network had Toonami, Adult Swim, and Boomerang with their Cartoon Network shit. Because it was all on the same channel until Boomerang made their own.
See,
Adult Swim, that's what came on at night.
remember, but look, Nickelodeon also had Teen Nick.
Yeah.
That
But that's why I say cartoons. I'm gonna give it first.
Nah, they was just rating. They was just rating the channels, like period. Like you had to just out of childhood channels.
I feel like Disney
I
Channel
can't pick
was
one.
geared towards girls, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going Nick. I'm going Nickelodeon.
Nah, Nick is my strong second.
I'm definitely going
I
Nickelodeon
could
number
switch
one.
out Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon all the time. Disney is staying number 3. If we gonna
Yeah, I
go
ain't
movies
know.
though, I'm gonna put Disney number 1 for their movies. Nick had a couple movies, but Disney had the shits.
Yeah, because they was going to go list. You gotta remember. I was about to say that. You gotta remember. Nickelodeon was on their channel. They had to start. They remember back then they had to start really making a name. Like, yo, we here. They put the Nick Awards. They did the awards show.
They got a park or something like that.
That was Universal. See, all right, Cartoon Network. They didn't come first, but they came out not long after Disney, right? And then Cartoon Network was really big with Disney had Mickey Mouse. After that, they didn't have anything. It was Cartoon Network that had all the shit.
Yeah.
Because they had the tunes and shit like that. But then Disney ended up buying it. You feel me? Because Cartoon Network had it first. Disney bought it from them, right? And then they ended up selling that shit to Warner Brothers. But Disney had the movies because Disney owns music. They own more shit as a company, right?
Word.
But Universal was a strong second place for the movies. So that's when they jumped in and making Nickelodeon and shit. And then start trying to be a competitor. But you see who lasted.
Nickelodeon is still fire, but I don't know what they coming out with now.
That's Nick Cannon.
I don't know what none of them shits is coming out with now. For real,
Nick
for
Cannon
real.
owns Nickelodeon. Yeah.
That's dope.
He been owning Nickelodeon for like 15, 20 years now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when we started going outside, he owned Nickelodeon. Around the Drum Time era, like a little after Drum Time came out, he bought Nickelodeon. He bought a small stake, and then he ended up and then he ended up becoming a majority owner. So he owned Drumline. I mean, that's a Drumline. He owns Nickelodeon. He owned Wild 'N Out. He owned a couple other shows too. He owned a lot of shows on BET. The Hip Hop Squares. He owned that.
You go Nick Cannon.
He gotta be. He got all them damn kids. Nigga, you gotta do something.
What you think about Guns and Buns?
Who the fuck is that?
Well, I know y'all see it. Nah. They doing a little meme and shit about Ja Morant and Zion because
I seen that.
Because Zion, I ain't gonna say I can't really call it an expose. I'm not gonna say it's super exposed, but my son got a thing for porn stars.
Put him out there.
So he got like it's 3 now because he got one pregnant. No, he got a Dallas stripper pregnant, but I guess she like she do OnlyFans. So he was fucking with the Mariah Mills chick. And basically, he got another Dallas little, like, you know what I'm saying, lesser known chick pregnant and shit. And it's another chick that came out that's exposing with the DMs. But if you kind of, like, she tried to, like, drop the text messages, like, that they was saying. I think it was on Snap or some shit. But what he was really saying, it wasn't like he was trying to wife her type shit, more say. Like, it was more like, because he said it like, yo, you need to let me know the details so I can know about how to go about us respectfully. You feel what I'm saying? He said that in the messages. So you could clearly see that, yeah, like he was just on some, yo, how much you need type shit. He asked one to fly out for 4 days. Then he was like, yo, I'm just trying to move you around. I'm saying, just look like he was looking for a mistress. You feel what I'm saying? All right, yo, I pay for you to come out here, give you some breach. You feel what I'm saying? Come out here and I get the fuck on you. You feel what I'm saying? And then mind you, Zion like 22, 23. She's 31 doing all of this. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? That's a lick. That's a hustle for them. Like, yo, I'm gonna either expose you or you're gonna pay me. So a lot of the niggas would be like, I'm not paying you.
But
that's what happened.
But nah, he was willing to give her some breach. She found out she ain't the top bitch. Oh, she got a yeah. You see that he got another joint pregnant. Now, fuck out of here. You fucking these girls raw. You could fucking jeopardize me by fucking these girls raw. And I was watching Academic Stream because I wanted to see what he said about it, and he was like, "Yo, the nerve of her to even say that," which is true.
Nah, facts though, like
when you in the sex industry, fucking a million niggas, dicks in your ass, your mouth, and your pussy at the same time with two niggas is nothing on your back. You in bukakis and shit. Talking about this nigga. Like I think you came as a threat for real.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? People act like it ain't disease in the sex industry. It is. Yeah.
All of
them niggas
companies don't get tested. It's only the top companies that get tested.
And them niggas only be getting tested they only try to test you for like AIDS and shit, like shit that's like terminal.
And they only get tested quarterly. So it's every 3 months they get tested.
Like porn stars, they begin.
It takes 3 months for something to actually show its face.
Yeah, but for what they testing for, they not testing for everything. So you feel me? So anything they testing for shit that's gonna hang around forever. If it's some simple shit, them niggas that they send you like, yo, just go take care of it.
Yeah, take care. Yeah.
You come back another day. Feel me? Or you could just go to another.
It's like a casting call.
Yeah, they be doing casting calls or people get their name up because of OF, you feel what I'm saying? And people think OF is easy. Really I seen it, I seen a fucking poster shot me crying. He said, somebody was like, yo, you see all these OF models out here struggling. Now they see how it feels to be a local rapper. Mm-hmm. They the same thing. I'm an OF model. Hey, we don't know you. You a local rapper now. You grinding just like a local. Now you can't even diss a local rapper, nigga, because your OF only got. Well, you ain't even got that many. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
You ain't even selling. You in the same category as this nigga. You still trying to get somebody to buy your mixtape.
You feel what I'm saying?
At least with the rapper, nobody gotta pay to get in here. Listen.
You can just listen. They gonna just come. They gonna flock. Niggas gotta want to see your content. Yeah. But as far as Zion, man, I don't feel like he did nothing wrong. Like
he in a relationship.
Nah, but he got shorty pregnant. He posted up. He did what he did what he's supposed to do as far as the girl with the pregnancy. You feel me? He's showing up. His face is there.
The reason why I asked if he's in a relationship is because if he was in a relationship, then alright, cool. I could see, yeah, he cheated. But if he's not in a relationship with none of y'all,
she trying to make it seem like he cheated. You feel me?
But you didn't. That's why.
Yeah, but that's what I said. The text.
Relationship clear though, like what it was.
But I ain't gonna front. It's hard because she's not.
Like he acts.
It's not like she's showing her what she's saying. She's only showing what he's saying and trying to like leverage certain parts of whatever conversation they having. But even the shit that she leveraged, it's like, yo, I want to fly you out. I want to come here. Let's make the arrangements and let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, what's the goal, so I know how to move about it respectfully. That's not something you're going to tell your girlfriend.
Yeah, so I know how to move ain't. That's
you're not. Yeah, we're not going to tell your girlfriend, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to move respectfully. You understand what I'm saying? No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like if that's your shorty,
it's not your girlfriend. You don't gotta.
You're not gonna.
If it's your shorty, I don't never have to say that to you.
Yeah, like, to move it. Oh, yo, let's
get together so we can figure out what we got going on.
Yeah,
that's not some shit you say.
Because this is your girl. This is your girl. This is This is This is who I'm dating exclusively. Yeah. So if I'm saying this to you, like, yo, tell me how we going about this. You feel what I'm saying? That don't sound like an exclusive. That don't sound like I'm exclusively tied down to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him as being in the wrong for dealing with these 3 females. If I'm giving y'all money, yeah, I might be giving y'all money and telling y'all sweet nothing, but this is what it's by text message at least. What I seen, this is what it looked like. It's agreed upon. Like, this is what I agreed to. This nigga makes $30 million a year. What? And a girl asks, yo, move me to New Orleans, put me in a penthouse. That's 40 grand.
Yeah, they can make a certain amount of money. Why are you even playing around with hoes? You already know what's
Because
gonna
because
come with that.
no 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 because I have money makes things easier.
Yes, it
Money.
makes access easier,
I'm,
but now you gotta worry about being trapped and all this other bullshit.
one
Not
that's just
necessarily. Not necessarily. Because if you keep it hot, if you look at, it's a lot of wealthy people, right? If you really break it down, how many of them do you really see getting in issues like that? Like where niggas people putting them out there because of the shit that they doing privately. Like if you really think about all celebrities,
a
all
few
celebrities is
rappers,
grease. You feel me?
a few
It be
rappers.
that's what it mainly it be the
It'd
rappers
be a
and the
rapper
movie
or
stars.
a rapper. No, I wouldn't even say movie stars.
It used to
Rappers,
be the movie stars.
basketball players,
That's that is what it is.
heavy
Not
sports niggas,
sports in
sports
general.
niggas, and especially basketball niggas.
Yeah.
PJ Washington with Brittany Render.
I'd go basketball and then football.
You
But
got
now
the
that's kind of
you got Malik Beasley dating Lawson Pippen, and you on the team with the Sun,
hey, but
huh?
once
You got Delonte West. I'm on the team with LeBron James, but I'm fucking his moms.
once you get past the rappers, past the rappers and the sports players, the sports stars, ain't that many, and it ain't
Yeah.
even all of them. It's select rappers.
Yeah, it's. I think it's more sports niggas. I be
No, it
thinking,
is
huh?
more sports niggas. Cause I was about to say when it was the rappers, it's
don't
more
be a
so
lot.
on some street shit now.
And
it ain't even your bitch. It's some street
and then
shit.
girls don't even be like the
It ain't
girls
the
that they be
same.
getting exposed by be like
That's what they known for.
like
It's
models
Instagram
or
models.
yeah. It don't
this
even
is-
be
It don't be
the basketball niggas be getting caught up with like yo bro.
The rappers be some slaws.
Man, what?
You feel me? But
The basketball niggas be getting caught up with just bitches like that like y'all not even supposed to be fucking with gang.
yeah.
But you know, Zion, a young nigga, he 22, horny. He's probably being his meat to her, seeing her. You feel I'm saying? He in the college dorm, he whacking off like, yeah, Mariah Mills. You got this big ass bag now. Now you up like a duck. You barely play ball. Which she also blamed the second shorty. She was like, yo, I motivated you. She's the reason why you got fat. I motivated you to be on that court. Bitch, this nigga been playing basketball his whole life. This nigga been a prospect since he was 14 years old. Unless he was being his meat to you, fantasizing like, yeah, I'm about to do this basketball shit to fuck Mariah Mills. You ain't motivate that nigga to do shit. Huh? You ain't motivate that nigga to do shit. That nigga came out the gate with money. He was the number 1 draft pick of the 2019 NBA draft. The number 1 pick. Off the rip. He got a deal with Jordan off the rip for a sneaker. Those shits is ugly, by the way. But you ain't motivate that nigga to do nothing. This is just a thing to put your name in the blogs right quick. You did that. He was pregnant, looking happy. He got the whatever shorty he wanted to deal with pregnant. He looking happy, and you said, "Oh, this is a way to get some money." I mean, you because you know they post, they get the whole bunch of likes. With the likes come brand deals.
Right, yeah. If they do it right, you get brand deals. You could be a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
It's basically it's leveraging your following. You feel me? You got a following. So if you're a female, it's easy. It's easy for y'all to sell y'all bodies. I don't know. Not saying nothing crazy, but
Yeah.
you put on a nice fit. You feel me? Yeah, you can sell your body as opposed to like you just post up some nice pictures. Sell your body, you feel me? You get thousands of followers.
Facts.
Nigga not doing that. Not well. It's not as easy.
That's not. Yeah, not every nigga is doing that.
Like it's not just gonna fly the same. And then you turn around now. You got followers. You can turn around and leverage that. Especially a lot of your followers probably some horny ass niggas that's gonna do whatever you tell them to do. You feel
Period.
me? So,
Seriously.
like yo, go support this brand. Or I'm shopping here. I'm about to eat at this restaurant. Meet me here. You gon' that shit gonna work for you. That's what Rick Ross do. Every time Rick Ross go on Instagram, he's promoting his brands. He just bought a private jet. If you click on the tags, every single brand he got to deal with is tagged in the post. Anything he does. He was doing his car show. This nigga gonna show you the Bel Air. He gonna talk about Maybach music. He gonna talk about the other ventures he got.
Yeah, it's all about leveraging what you got.
I have the exposure. I might as well use it. It's niggas out here that got 500,000 followers, 10,000, 20,000, and just posting pictures.
Yep, they ain't getting no cheese.
Like, yo, you can do something with that.
This niggas with 3,000 followers.
That's
You
doing
leveraging it
Yeah.
more than a nigga or a person with 15K, and it's like Yeah, shit's
Because we
crazy.
live in different times now. Back in the day, you had to go outside. You don't got to go outside. You can sit in your crib. And yeah, if you know how to leverage yourself, you could do anything. But speaking of leverage, you know who Funk is?
Who?
Funk, he a rapper.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm pronouncing that shit right. It's Young Thug brother, and he in the YSL indictment, right? He got out too, like Gunna did. But Gunna, I'm trying to find the paperwork. They got his paperwork out there. His shit look crazy. Like Gunna, you niggas thought Gunna shit look bad. His shit look crazy.
This is Thugger's real brother.
This is his blood brother.
Yeah.
The nigga, he was in jail. He got out. He got out of jail. So whenever they got indicted, he got out of jail 2 years before that, right? He was in jail for a body. The same lawyer that Young Thug got right now, the best lawyer in Atlanta, Thug went and got the same lawyer for the nigga and got him out of jail. That nigga was sitting on death row. You feel me? He got his blood brother, the best lawyer, after he sat there.
Atlanta do death row?
He was doing life. So,
Oh.
yeah, what else? Yeah. So the nigga got in the best lawyer and got the nigga out of jail. You feel me? You came home. Now you home on probation. You feel or parole, whichever one of the two. Now you home on that. You feel me for the rest of your life. And nigga, I done gave you a fucking job. Now you fucking rapping and shit, going on tours, making money. Nigga get locked up in the indictment. He did what Gunna did, but worse. He was telling everything. He's like, yeah, I'm in YSL. It's a gang. I'm in this other gang.
Yeah, good fellas.
I mean, good fellas.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I watch my brother commit crimes. Yes, I watch the gang commit crimes. Yes, I've taken money and put it into YSL for music to help further the gang. Yes, the gang does it. He said yes. He said way more than Gunna did. You feel me? Came home. Wasn't even home a month yet.
Nah, he was home a month. He was home like 6 months because they gave him the
Yeah, you're right.
off the 10.
He
Yeah,
was home 6 months, right? Got pulled over. Got drugs in the car.
gun in the car. Yeah.
The judge sat there and told that nigga, yo, his lawyer asked for like 3 years or some shit like that, right? The lawyer was like, yo, the judge was like, yo, I respect your lawyer. She's a great person, great lawyer. But I can't do you like that. He was like, yo, I can't do that for you, nigga. You just was locked up for a murder. We told you not to do this. He's like, nigga, you wasn't even home a year yet. He's like, nah.
They say you shouldn't even have been home.
Yeah.
Word.
You shouldn't even have been home. He was like, I didn't believe. He basically said he didn't believe in him to begin with. But he was like, yo, you was never supposed to be out. He was like, so. He's like, yo, you was already supposed to spend the remainder of your life in jail, and that's what you gonna do. So now you violated too, because you already violated. You got locked up for the RICO. You feel me? And you was already out.
So he thinks snitching is gonna buy him immunity.
Yo, I don't know what, but goddamn your blood brother, bro. The nigga just got you home. If it wasn't for him to begin with, you'd have still been sitting behind them walls.
Shout out Bobby. I just seen a clip with that nigga and he was talking about. He was like, yo, the first thing I did when I came home was pay for a pill for A-Rod and Rasha. He like, yo, they in the pill process right now. That's the first thing I did when I came home. Put them in the pill process because them niggas got so many years. That shit just average now. Snitching is just so average. Like, I ain't even surprised by that shit no more. Like, whatever. Like, I ain't even surprised by that shit no more.
But you know what's next? Next is gonna be Duke.
Everybody gonna snitch.
Duke.
Yeah, nigga. I mean, the gang already. Yo, listen, bro. The gang already broke down and folded. You feel me saying? Like,
off day one, when it came out that majority of these niggas can't pay for the lawyer, it was already looking scarce. Like, damn.
Once shit like that start happening, all I gotta do is scare you with numbers after that.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
Are you a public defender? Okay, watch this.
Well, watch what I do. This is the next thing they do. You know what? Yo, we ready for trial. Date adjourned.
Just keep pushing that.
Push back. Now you
have
sitting.
money for a lawyer, you just paying this nigga to sit here.
Yep. Now you sitting. Now the niggas don't got no money. They stressed out.
And we froze your account, so it's not like you did have millions, but you can't touch it because we froze your account, so that shit just there looking good.
Yeah. And now whoever don't got no money at the bottom of the totem pole, niggas is getting stressed out. No commissary.
Niggas is
not getting on the phone.
And they bitches is telling them, yo, You got kids. You better tell on this nigga.
All that shit, cause time is patent. Now your bitch might not
They
even be
put that
picking.
out there.
A bitch might not even be picking up a phone for one of them
Dead
niggas.
ass.
Niggas ain't they calling home, nobody answering.
Well, yo,
Niggas is
funny
getting
thing,
stressed. That stress start breaking niggas now.
funny
Niggas
thing,
start telling.
the nigga, I can't remember his name, but that really happened where they put out the phone call, the son talking to his shorty. He got in trouble because she telling him to snitch, and he like, nah, I can't do that, but I need you to get this phone from son so I can get it. And that's what he got in trouble for, talking hot on the jail phone. But his bitch is like, yo, you got kids, nigga, what the fuck? You ain't got no money in there, nigga, you need to tell. You ain't
Yeah,
do
of course.
nothing, tell. And he like, nah, I can't do that. She like, yo, such and such told, they home, you need to tell. Who? Yo, free thug, but
Man, what?
Word. You see what's going on with Melly?
that
They did Melly bad, bro. Them niggas, yo, bro, you supposed to have all 12 jurors agree that you did this. They said nah. 8-4. You only need 8. You only need 8 in his case.
It's not.
And it's not, but they pull some type of legal magic, and they saying that it's legal.
It's Florida.
It's legal in the state of Florida. They got a little rule magic trick where they could do this. Who, Melly?
No, honestly, it's Florida. It kind of really didn't even matter that he was black. One, it's the crime.
Yeah, the crime is
You feel
crazy.
me? And it's publicized. The whole
Yeah.
world know about this.
We gotta, yeah.
Play with this nigga, yeah.
Yo,
If it had just been the average nigga, nobody had heard about it.
nobody, yeah, we'd have
Niggas
just
they wouldn't
right under the rug.
Yeah, they'd have still been been trialing him. But
Yeah,
niggas
you
wouldn't have been flexing on the nigga like how they doing now.
it'd have just been a news filler.
Yeah.
And boop, and local rapper, blah, 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 blah,
That's all it
filler.
is, some local
Boop.
shit.
Then we got some other extra shit that's way bigger than that. But because he's a famous rapper, you killed allegedly killed both of your mans in the car, then try to make it look like somebody else shot the car up. When you could have took these niggas to the hospital, you didn't. You was too busy creating the crime scene, creating the cloak crime scene. You drove them to the hospital when it was too late, then lied to police about the whole situation.
Then what make it even look crazy is they saying it's premeditated, right? Because he did murder on my mind a year before this shit happened.
Yeah.
So the song alone depicts what happened.
Yeah.
The music video and all that.
Yeah, it does.
What
that
happened.
shit, it's crazy because I had to ask somebody like, yo, what happened first? Because I was not. They was like, nah, the song came out first. And I was like, word? I'm like, yo, that's crazy, huh?
If you want to see, like, you could go pull up the pictures, the police pictures of the car getting shot up and all that. If you go pull up the video, it's the same. It's almost a spitting image. Same
Said
car,
it's too late, my friend. This time he said he looked me in my eyes and said that I didn't want to die.
Yeah.
I told him it's too late, my friend. It's time to say goodbye. And he died inside my arms, blood all on my shirt. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. That shit is hard, though.
Yeah.
That song is hard, yo. That song is hard, though.
The Wi-Fi is slow as fuck. You feel me? I can't do nothing about it. You gotta blame the spot. I know y'all niggas. I'm probably frozen right now, but it's alright.
Yo, that song.
To the real episode. I could see it right here on my streaming software.
Yo, that song is cracked, though.
You frozen laughing. However long ago you laughed, you stuck like that. You literally frozen, looking at him like this, looking like you laughing. He's smiling, looking at the mic like this, and I'm stuck like this. Oh, this is when I first started the live. Yeah, they not these. We just froze like and shit.
Oh, we've been froze.
Yeah, we been froze. Look, super froze.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they need some better Wi-Fi and this shit.
Yo, we should do reaction.
Yo, we should. That's another page. That's some more content.
Yeah, we're gonna do some reactions for y'all.
Word.
Yeah, they gonna slay Melly though. Melly going to jail. I'm sorry to say that. Once they did that,
It sounds premeditated. It really does.
and he already had their names tattooed on his body while they was alive.
No, he did an interview with Adam from No Jumper, right? Yeah, when he was first getting big. The nigga got both his friends tagged.
The same ones. The same ones.
But they was alive.
They was alive.
Then deeper than that, they standing off camera right next to the nigga. So the nigga Adam, like, he's sitting there across from the nigga. He's like, yo, who that, your two friends? You know, he said, what's that tattooed above your eyes? He said, "Oh, these my two friends right here, my best friends." So the nigga was like, "Oh, they died." So Melly looked at the nigga like he was tripping. He like, "Nah, they alive. They right there." So the nigga Adam like, "Oh, well,
You know,
that's different." He was like, "Normally when you tattoo people on your body, it's because they
they
died."
died, yeah.
And then he was like, he just started smiling. Mind you, his last name is Demons.
Yeah, like his real last
His
name.
government last name is Demons. Mr. Demons, right? That nigga sat there and was smiling like a demon, just was like. And then he just started laughing. He's like, "Nah, that's my voice." He was like, "I love him so much, I just, nigga. So why you ain't tattoo your other man's name?"
I'm about to say he ain't.
You got 3 friends. You only
Yes.
tattoo 2 of these niggas.
He only tattooed 2 of
The
them.
nigga that you allegedly killed this nigga with,
Yep.
you ain't tattooed
He ain't
his name.
tattoo his.
Probably been holding
I think that was Bortland.
Yeah.
It was him and Bortland that's charged for the
Yeah.
murder of Juvie and Shaq Chaser. He got Juvie and Shaq Chaser tattooed.
And the craziest part is
What's his name? YNW.
YNW Melly. You gonna see pictures of his mom. His mom's look like she our age.
Bad.
I swear to God, his mom's look
close
like.
to our age.
Huh?
She close enough.
Yeah, she is close, but.
Yeah, I ain't go front. When I first seen her, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But now, man,
What?
cause shit, they trying to say that while gone. They saying one of the situations because one of the mans them was trying to slap down moms, and she wasn't jacking it, and then she was like, "Yo, I got them hitters too. You feel me?
No, this is mom.
Oh shit, that's way too much grabber right there. I just did some Shayla shit.
That's her and the other son. That's B song, and that's the mom.
Yo, shout out to Shayla. I just overdid the grabber like you would.
That's him right there, man.
She pretty, right?
Yeah, she is.
She had him when she was like 16.
That nigga, yeah, she like 37 or some shit now, 36, 37.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean boys.
That's why he dropped that We All Shine shit. I Shine You, We All Shine album.
That's why I asked, because I see that on his back.
Let me see.
I shine,
Oh,
you
yeah.
shine, we shine.
Yeah,
I'm not G Sean.
You shine. Yeah, he G
I
shine.
shine, you shine, we shine.
Ten black nigga. We gonna pull up on that tip and hop out with them
Shout out
choppers.
to the G Shines, but I ain't G.
Huh?
That was his friend.
Yo, son, it looked.
I ain't gonna lie. His situation look bad, but his music is fire though. I ain't gonna. That's one little weird nigga I jack.
What's his
Yo,
sign?
but that's
He a
how.
Gemini. I believe he did it on purpose.
Man, what?
That's crazy.
Man, what? Man,
Nigga
what?
not a Gemini though.
Man, what?
Nah, this nigga was saying that like he got some type of
Oh, yeah,
fucking.
no, he said he got 4 personalities. That's
Yep.
why he came out with the song with Kanye. I got split personalities.
Yep, split personalities.
So he got so he bipolar.
But it ain't
he got
even.
personality disorder.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he do on paper though. He legit have personality disorder.
So then he can't be in jail.
What you mean? He tried that. He tried
said
that
no?
already. Yeah, they said no.
Yeah. May 1st.
They want him.
That's crazy. He's
see
close
how
as
they-
hell though, huh?
Yeah, you see how they did the niggas from Triple X?
Yep.
They want him. He's a celebrity. You
His moon is in Scorpio.
can't do that.
Son, that's that emotional.
He probably did kill him. It was really premeditated like that. Like,
Man, what?
they gon'
Sheesh.
Taurus, not so much. They just greedy.
They said it was over some breach. They had there's a lot of like.
Yo, whatever is over, listen to all my mans them out there in the world, wherever you are. Please, I would never do you like that ever in life. So please, please, please. Even if you don't really respect me like how I respect you, at least have that ounce of respect for me, not to body me, please. You know what I mean? We don't gotta go out like that. We could just not talk no more. Like we ain't even gotta deal with each other no more. But we ain't gotta go out
Pulled
like
up
that.
in the Tulsa, hopped out with them choppers. Running down them in the boo
April,
Balenciagas.
baby, you feel me? Shit. My
That
rage-
nigga's a different son.
I get tight, but I don't get tight and be wanting to kill my mans. Them like, chill.
Nah, they probably
Nope.
crossed the line.
Yeah, who knows? It's all we got is speculation.
Yeah,
Somebody said it was over a girlfriend, the mom. Somebody said it was over money. Like it's
Somebody
just so
said
much
my
different
mama
shit.
unliable to
Yo,
go
Melly said he
down.
ain't do it. You still holler Free Thug, right? Free Thug. You feel me? Even though, speaking of that, they offer YFN Lucci 20 years.
20 years for what?
Oh, one count of hold on, I got it. One count of
You trying to kill
manslaughter.
somebody?
Yeah, they spun on a nigga, right? They was booming at the nigga, and one of their mans got hit. He was in the front seat. He got hit, but he wasn't dead yet. He got shot in his head. He wasn't dead yet though. And they pulled up on a corner and threw the nigga out the car, left him for dead. And some woman seen it and ran down on him and shit. He was still like breathing and shit, so she called the police. It was like, yo, I just seen some niggas push a nigga out of the car. He got a gunshot in his head. He dying. And then he ended up dying like right there in front of the woman. But that was they mans. They spun on a nigga.
They killed him and then pushed him out the car.
No, they didn't kill him. The niggas that was spinning on, yeah, shot him in his head. Yeah,
he wasn't dead yet. They could have took him to the hospital and possibly saved his life. Instead, they threw his ass out the car and kept it pushing.
Because they couldn't go to the hospital
Yeah,
because
you can't go to the hospital after you just spun on a nigga, car hot.
so they ain't, yeah. They didn't. It's not like they didn't want to maybe take him to the hospital. They couldn't for it.
The right thing in terms of like, yo, we just spun on a nigga, so we just can't go straight there. But like, it's
morally,
bad. Morally, that's wrong because like, yo, that's your man's.
Like, what the fuck?
What, in the afterlife?
They gotta be in the afterlife.
Because that nigga's gone. He died. Yeah, he's gone.
That's what happened when he got shipped out the car. They left him for dead.
For dead, he was over. Yeah. They probably thought he was already dead.
Yeah. Nah. Cause when Shorty was on the phone, you could hear him gasping. You can hear him still gasping in the background. So you probably thought like, yo, this nigga's definitely taking his last breaths, but he was still like you can hear it in the bitch, and she not just calm on the phone. She's like, oh my God, and you can hear him in the background still breathing. So she's on the phone for like a good 5 minutes, and you hear him in the background the whole time breathing. And ain't no telling how far son was in the car when they, you know what I mean? So the nigga was like, he was fighting for his life.
If you're a rapper, why are you doing any of this again?
Yo,
should be
before
real.
he was ever a rapper, he was still a gang member, and niggas still had beef. Your life don't change just because your life can change because you became a rapper. But that don't mean that all your issues and shit went away.
At all.
Me? And then, like Atlanta,
That shit might intensify that shit for real. Niggas be jealous.
And
So this bitch ass nigga got some money.
Atlanta is the hub for music. And he's from Atlanta. So he live in Atlanta. So it's like, yo, I live here and I'm beefing with niggas that's from here. Like, yeah, like, you feel me? And then the niggas who he's beefing with was Young Thug.
Yeah.
That's the niggas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the niggas.
That's what the
So they both in jail.
Yeah, they both locked up. He got locked up first though.
Yeah.
Wife and Luke.
The niggas that he spun on.
Was dating him.
Yeah. The niggas that he spun on was Young Thug mans, allegedly. You feel me? That's what that whole shit. So yo, y'all both
because
y'all,
they said
they said they both was causing terror in the street. So you got
because niggas because they killed Nut.
Yeah.
Nut. Cause
manager.
The
YFN Lucci man.
The nigga that owned Think It's a Game Entertainment.
Yeah. He was also blood.
Yeah. And I guess he did something to one of the top rats in YSL, which was Woody.
Yeah.
And then Woody been telling, but he did something to Woody. Woody ran back to them niggas, to Doug and them niggas, and I heard personally, I heard that Doug was personally there when they killed Nut.
Yeah.
And they killed Nut. And then that's what really caused the tension between him and YFN.
That's one of the first shits that they put out about the nigga. They was talking about that shit on an Android phone.
What?
Green text messages. He was like, when cause they went to go kill Nut the first time they spun on the nigga, they missed.
Yeah.
And Thug was like, yo, y'all niggas missed again, y'all dead. And he was like, yo, matter of fact, he drove the car, allegedly. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was like you said, he watched this shit happen, and he's like, all right, cool. Cause what his whole thing was, if y'all didn't kill this nigga, I'm killing y'all.
Thug from Atlanta too?
Yeah. That's why Rich. That's another reason why Rich Homie Quan fell back. Thug tried to make it seem like it was because he called him gay.
Yeah, but
no.
It wasn't that. It's because it looked like you playing both sides. Because you're trying to think it's a game, but you fucking with me. You got beef. I got beef with the niggas you signed to, and you cool with them niggas. It's not like you just signed these niggas. You cool with these niggas. They made you pop off. You feel me? Y'all had y'all little issues over y'all contract and shit, but even after that, you still good with these niggas.
That was a good link up too. That's sad.
Now, I respect Thug. I mean, not Thug, but
Quan.
Quan, because like He was on some shit like, yo, I fuck with both of y'all niggas, and I know I can't get in the middle of it, so I'm gonna fall back. I respect that. Because sometimes it be like that, like, you feel me? Like,
But
even
the
now,
thing
I know
is,
niggas.
They was making music together, so how you go from business to I can't choose sides, so I'm gonna
Because them niggas, it's
'Cause
deeper than that.
deeper
It'd
than
be
just
like,
music.
like you gotta understand it.
Niggas is dead.
Past the niggas is dead, and this is like, all right, boom. First of all, niggas is dead. I'm signed to where niggas is dead at. You understand what I'm saying? That's so even on the business aspect, like your people in your business just murdered somebody in my business. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that makes anybody in my business liable. So I gotta step. That just for my own
But
safety now.
even deeper than that, if you just look at it as strictly business, right? Like, yeah, the street shit's still playing, right? So now it's business. The nigga you trying to work with killed my people. So I don't fuck with them. I'm not clearing nothing. Because I got to clear the song for you to put it out. If I clear the song, you on a song with the nigga, yeah, you going to make money too. But he's about to make money as well. So I'm about to help the nigga that killed my peoples make money. Nah, I'm not clearing the song. That's going to fuck up business right there. We done shot a video and all of that and invested money in this. Now your people's going to clear.
petty as hell. It's not petty
You got
because
murdered.
about lives, but
It
at
sound.
the same time, it's like
It's
damn.
murder. I was chilling with. Remember, you gotta remember, Quan and Thug was really around each other. Past music, they was really chilling with each other.
was
And
really friends.
yeah, like they was really like
So-
that nigga Thug said, yo, I got that nigga name tatted on me.
Rich Homie Quan?
Yeah.
Thug is mad emotional.
And but Rich Homie Quan got nut tatted on him.
Hey,
That's
yo.
because that was really his
That's-
man. And then
Oh nah. I mean, yeah, it sound crazy.
he
Yeah.
died. 'Cause he
No,
died.
because she said, yo, you got nut tatted on him.
Yeah.
There. You gotta hit that. Yeah, you gotta.
Hey,
yep.
but that's that nigga name.
Yeah,
You know,
nah.
down south,
No, I'm saying
having them names,
that was
sound crazy,
yeah.
though.
He was paused for that.
Yeah,
That shit was.
fire, pause.
Oh,
But-
speaking of pause though, I'm gonna let you finish this statement because I gotta bring up some pause shit your man's did. Huh?
But that's
You
not
know who
my
your man? Nah, you didn't even know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I can't.
Who?
I don't know, but I just ain't claiming.
Oh, the Joe Budden shit I showed.
Oh, yeah,
The Joe
No,
Budden.
wait, time out.
Huh?
I fucks with his content. That nigga been wildin'.
Yo, bro.
When he said, when he was joking, when he said he was gay,
Yo.
I felt.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen.
Nah, cause he do too much flagrant shit.
Yo, listen, yo, bro, the nigga was on, I think it was a recent one too. The nigga was on a pod, right? So he telling these niggas, like, they talking and shit. So he like, yeah, son, I ain't gonna front. Nathan's is monumental. I fuck with Nathan's.
Yo,
And then he was
bro, I
like,
watching that episode, son.
this nigga said, he was like, I like Nathan's. He was like, Nathan's hot dog's good. The buns, no. So the
Man.
nigga's like, yo, how you know that? That nigga said him and his girl was outside, like me and my food head ass girl. We outside eating them shits. We taste them shits. The bun's nasty. We took the buns off, had the hot dog with all the everything on top. He said he dangled it in the air, bro, in the middle of Fifth Ave. And nigga said, yo, nigga said you ate the raw glizzy? He said in the middle of Fifth Ave. I was like, nah, this nigga's wildin', son.
Nah, and he know he be wildin'. They know he be, because even Flip was like, yo, bro, we talked. Flip, I thought he was playing at first. It's in Flip contract that he can't do that gay shit while he did, right? So Joe presented him a new contract because he wanted more pay. And that's been their whole argument, because every time he said the gay shit, Flip be like, yo, bro, the contract. And he'd be like, you ain't signed it. But nah, yo, bro, I don't know if that's a, you know what I mean? That's not my man's. That's not my man's. Let's put that out there. I don't know that nigga. If I walk up on that nigga, you feel me, and stretch my hand, he might do me like Young Thug, like Wayne did.
I used to
Thug,
listen to him.
right by me. Yo, and that's the crazy thing.
You never listened to him?
Nah, only song I ever knew by no.
Or Pump It Up?
No, but he had another song before Pump It Up. That yeah, he do though, and niggas do know the song. Nigga, nah, it didn't come out on his album. It came out on the DJ Envy album. You feel me? And the funny, I don't remember the name of the song, but when, yeah, he played the shit one time, and I was like, oh shit, that was Joe Budden.
Nah,
I didn't
Joe.
know that was him.
Joe Nice.
Huh?
Nah, I said Joe Nice.
Nah, I know.
It's just that sometimes he be
he real emotional.
I was about to
He's
say
an
that.
asshole.
Nah, when you listen to his music, it's like
Nah,
real,
he
real emotional. Like, but when he be getting on his street tip, that's my son. I like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my son get raw. He got bars.
Nah,
And they got bars.
You know, I respect Joe Budden because I seen when he was a rapper. I seen when niggas was running down on him and he was fighting back. Right? I seen him run before.
I'm about to say he got slapped and he got
I
pieced
seen
up
him run
before.
before.
He had an issue with ransom. He had an issue with ransom when a nigga slapped him. Yeah.
Ransom slapped him. He had an issue with Benzino. Put it in.
And then he had an issue with remember he had the issue with Consequence.
Yeah.
And they both got it off. Yeah, they both got their shit off. Like I think he got at him first.
Yeah.
And caught him like slide, and then like on some slide shit. So Consequence got his look back and shit like that.
Consequence sent like 30 niggas to his crib, right? And as soon as he opened the door, they slapped dog shit out that nigga, right? The shit was funny because I remember seeing the video on World Star. Nah, because they was really beefing.
They was beefing about.
I can't remember what they was beefing about. I damn near wanted to say it was.
Shit,
Nah.
I told you that Love and Hip Hop should be real shit. That them like, all right, boom. Because I seen
Love and Hip Hop knew they already had prior beef, so that's why they made it a part of the show. But this was way before Love and Hip Hop ever existed.
I seen Peter Guns on the interview on the Breakfast Club, right? Talking about the Love and Hip Hop shit, right? And he was like, "Yo, it's scripted to an extent." He said the problems be real,
yeah,
but they just
set up the situation.
They push it like we might have a disagreement. Oh, boom, me and Onyx, we had an on-air disagreement, so we leave. The producers might come to you and be like, "Yo, you know Slorter talking crazy about you and shit like that." Yeah, them niggas will instigate this. Yeah, they will instigate the fuck out the situation. So now we really got issues. It's TV, but it's not just TV. Like we got sly issues now. You feel what I'm saying?
I can't remember who it was, but it was a Ray J situation where it wasn't real beef. The show made the beef. Like they kept going to both sides and telling them like, "Yo, this nigga saying this nigga saying that, this nigga trying to get you off the show." And in reality, they didn't have no beef, but they created a problem. So now these niggas is beefing, and then when niggas finally get to really sit down and talking, and they realize, oh, it's the producers. So they started playing into it like, all right, well, we don't really have no, but for the most part, them niggas be really happy.
I noticed that on Black Ink Chicago, they had an episode, right, where these niggas had went to like Vegas and shit, right? I don't know if y'all watch it, but they got a character. I said a character. They got a shorty on there named Charmaine, right? She had a fiance and shit, and she was in a room with I forgot this nigga name. He always had the I know who you talking about. Hold him to the side for a second, right? He got a brother too. What's his brother name? The older brother. All right, boom, right? Hold him to the side. What was a Van? Boom.
The light-skinned fat nigga.
The fat nigga. All right, boom. Van and Charmaine had fell asleep in the same room together. They was drunk. They was all drinking. They fell asleep in the room together, right? So boom, right? Somebody said that they fucked. You feel me? Now, mind you, Shorty, Van got a girlfriend. Van got a girlfriend that he rocking with, and Shorty got a fiance, right? They blamed it. I forgot the girl name. She's skinny, light skinned, Spanish. I think she like Spanish or some shit. They blamed it on her for spreading the rumor. So they lost, like they kicked her out the shop. Like she lost her job. She had to come back and beg for a job to take care of her kids for this shit, bro. Yeah, skinny. She used to be the receptionist. Remember, it was the little white girl that used to follow boy around, and then it was Shorty, right? So she was begging for a job back. Everybody thought it was her, bro. They went to a cut scene like on Who Really Told. So they was like, you know, in the cut scenes when they be talking, they like, yo, who really told? So it was a producer on the cut scene, like, who really spread the rumor that Van and Charmaine fuck? And it was like, yo, it was Thor older brother. That's with
Ashley.
Yeah, the other one. It was the older brother that spread the rumor. And the producer said it on it. Even and in the show, they still because you know they shoot all them shits after all the content. So they like, yeah, you know, he told us, and you feel me, we went, and the producer nigga saying it, like, yeah, he told us, so we went around and told everybody and spread it and shit like that, on the show. And then they had the shit, that's how real it is. They had the situation where he told them, like, yo, yeah, word, you feel me? And they blamed it on Shorty, and she lost her job behind that shit. Gangster, huh?
Yo, TV. Yo, you know that that shit you shared about them two IG women that got caught with the $2 million worth of coke.
Yeah.
You know, one of them is a ghostwriter for I think The Dream.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
Dream, and she
So
be
what the
writing
fuck you doing
songs
with $2 million worth of coke?
with the producer.
Shit get real.
What's the producer nigga that used to be a rapper and then he became a producer and changed his name?
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker. Yeah,
Young Berg.
Yeah, she be writing. She used to write for him too. What's she doing? Selling coke?
Should be real. Look at Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap
Yo,
is
hold
down.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, right
He
now.
asked, he got off good though, cause he asked for 2 years, and he was like, yo, I only went back to selling drugs because of my situation, right? Because of my situation and because money wasn't.
You can ask for how many years you were in
Yeah,
jail.
I mean,
the lawyer can ask
Good axe, yeah.
for a minimum. You feel me? Like his lawyer
And
asked
work
for
out a
2
deal.
years, and the judge was like, yo, I can't give you 2, but I can give you 3. Which in my eyes, that's a win. Like she only gave you a year more than you asked for. So
I'm about to say 3 years. You can still come back and make some. I ain't gonna say you are gonna have popularity, but you could get on the grind, get on your independent shit. He need to hit the studio, drop track after track after he just got to kill it.
This is why it's even crazier. His mandatory minimum at first was 10 years.
Yeah.
But the lawyer got that charge. He was selling fentanyl, cocaine, and something else. Like
Yeah, that nigga got caught with drugs.
No. I don't think it was no weed in that. It was all hard drugs.
Hard drugs, yeah.
But
my son was selling drugs.
The lawyer got the fentanyl dropped off, which was the 10-year minimum. So that's how he was able to ask for the 2 years. Yeah, but they wasn't selling a lot of it. That's why they didn't just slap him with that shit. And then he ain't telling nobody, but he really kept it real about his situation. Like he was, because they was trying to leverage his music shit. Like, yo, you making? He was like, I wasn't. He was like, yo,
he was signed. He blew that
2
bag.
years, but it initially took him 2 years to get the money off his first single. So by the time his album came out, he already had 8 singles going.
What was that? I said, hey, what's up, hello.
Yeah,
that was his self-titled shit.
It took him
Fetty
2
Wap.
years to get the fucking money.
But he said that nigga was spending money like
when he
crazy.
Got the money, but that was all show money.
Yeah, I know. He was fucking that. He was fucking that. I'm talking about
buying. Said it was a point in time when he was making almost $1 million a show, and he was like, I didn't even know. He was like, I didn't know that till later on in life after I realized how much money I done went through.
Blowing shit on his dogs.
He was buying houses.
I'm about to say that. He had like 17 cribs.
Every state he had a show in, he'd buy the
no
house.
Reason.
Instead of renting it, he'd buy it and then put his mans in them in there.
The nigga said I think he went overseas to like England or some shit. And he had to do a show and all the hotels was booked.
Up, so he bought a house.
He bought a house. They said the nigga on the phone was like, you sure you want to buy one? You sure you just don't want to rent one for a certain amount of time? He was like, nah, I'm good. Just buy it. He's like, nah, I'm just good. Just buy it.
Nah.
They seized all of that?
No, they didn't.
Nah,
he couldn't
sold them shits. You can't keep up the shit. You gonna sell them and you going broke.
And then when you American, right, and you buy property or you live somewhere else, you still have to pay taxes in America on the property that you bought in another country. So he bought a country in Europe. That's how America worked. So you buy a house in Europe. Not only do you got to pay the European taxes, but America still want their breach. In America eyes, you wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for us being born here, which is true in a sense. If you was born in most other countries in the world, you setting up for failure.
Basically.
So
yes.
Not because most countries are third and second world countries.
Yep.
Antigua's a second world country. You feel me? Most countries are third world countries. They don't have no real government. They don't have no real stability. The shit is built off of corruption. At least in America, like I was watching this Jamaican nigga, financial advisor, right? And he was talking to a nigga that is a multi-millionaire. He was on a panel, but I can't remember his son name, but he a known nigga.